Welcome back or welcome to Yoga with Ciara. It's day 21 of Oak. Yeah, I've enjoyed it. Like in the typical Ciara fashion, it's woven its way and it's touched in and then it's disappeared and it's come back in again. And that sense of, setting an intention and that, nothing's ever perfect. Nothing's ever the complete, every, it changes. So integrity. We shall be doing integrity for the month of November. Yeah, I'm quite daunted by the thought of doing integrity. It holds a. I can feel that I'm working already to work out what that means to me. So this morning I was making a list of the things that my resources, things that I love doing, and things that I'm not doing at the moment. That the things that keep me well, and then the ones that I'm not attending to. And so yeah, I'm going to send out a few emails, a few things in the next few days, just, how to cultivate this sense of the intention for integrity. What does it mean? How do we do it? How do we embody it? And it's in a non-perfect state. I don't think anything should ever be practiced with perfection. I think it's too hard there's too much of an edge of right and wrong about it. So we're going to set our intention towards integrity and try our best. Okay. So come, we have the last day of Oak to move. I've just loved it. I love this grounding, this rebound, this rooting. Come, let's do it again. Super, great. So landing in, arriving in onto the floor. And just wiggle your pelvis from side to side. Just have a sense of feeling the floor beneath you. And then wiggle your shoulders. And then just kind of snake your spine. It could be that you do a pelvic tilt, but don't be so formal as a pelvic tilt. Kind of just make shapes out of your spine between you and the floor. Drop your knees to the right. Feel that in your body. Get a sense of that. And then drop your knees to the left. Feel that in your body. Get a sense of that. Nice. Squeeze your knees up onto your chest. Wrap your arms around your knees. Squeeze them down. And then just rock from side to side. Stretch your legs up towards the ceiling. Roll into your ankles, big circles into your ankles. And then roll in the other direction. Nice. Heels rise, arms overhead. Just have a sense of reaching, extending, elongating. Nice. Squeeze your knees up onto your chest, hug them in. And then drop your hands to a 45-degree angle. And then drop your toes and let them touch the floor. Squeeze your knees towards you. Toes to the floor, 45-degree angle with your hands. So you can go further, but it's not about where your legs are. It's about the imprint into the floor through the back of the body. So start just with your 45-degree angle and let it be all about gluing yourself to the floor and imprinting backwards. And that as you move deeper and deeper, that the imprint stays on the floor. That sense of The contact with the floor is the most important thing. Not about where your legs are, not about where your arms are. Like, how do you really hear the deep imprint of your body and the floor? How do you pull backwards? Ground. In the beginning, I could go quite far, but now having to make it slightly shorter and smaller as my back of my body says, wow, that's amazing. Nice, bring your feet to the floor. Pause. Feeling that sense of the floor beneath you. Feet are hip distance apart, arms are long. Begin to roll up and down along your spine. As you roll up, as you roll down, how would you just let it be that it's like playing with the floor, that you're really trying to find the floor and your spine in a really curvy connection. How would you find the curvy connection of your spine and the floor? Nice. Drop down. Reach your right arm long beside your ear. Roll over onto your right side. So you're lying on your right arm and then draw your left knee up so it taps into your left elbow. My left hand is standing like scaffolding in front of me. And then sweep your left foot behind you and imagine you can touch the wall behind you. Draw your knee up, let it touch. Keeping your knee bent, sweep your foot behind you. Knee up, touch. Knee bent, foot back. So this time we're going to draw our knee up and then we straighten our leg and then sweep our leg back. Bend your knee, touch your elbow, straighten your leg, sweep your leg back. Bend your knee, touch, sweep back. I have this deep sense of the toes of my right foot really stabilizing. They're what stop me from rolling backwards. The sense of the baby toe side of my right foot is very active into the floor. Nice. Pause with your leg long and then try and touch the wall way down beyond your foot. And then bend your knee, draw your knee up to your elbow. Straighten your leg, try and touch the wall with your foot. And like my whole body is following it, my right side of my waist has come up off the floor in giving the length to the left side. Bend your knee, draw your knee up. Lengthen. How long can you get? Bend your knee. One more time. Lengthen. And so I'm grounding into the floor. This right arm, right hip, right side of my leg, but my right waist has come up off the floor. My left hand is steady. Pause. Use the floor. Super. Bend your knee. Bring both knees on top of each other. Just pause. Nice. So keeping your toes together, lift your left knee up, clamshell. And then keeping your knees together, lift your left foot up. So feet together, knee rises, knee down, foot rises. Feet together, knee rises, knee down, foot rises. One last time. Feet together, knee rises. I feel the way you're pushing into the floor to give yourself length into that left knee. Pausing there, knee is high. Like I'm really like down into the floor with that right hip. And then keep your knees together, lift your left foot. So now my hip bone is down into the floor. Nice. Come back to center, stretch your arms long, stretch your legs long. Pause. So when I feel my body, my right side has a compressive contractile, stabilizing feel to it, whereas the left side has this spacious, lengthening, opening feeling. Nice. So I'm going to roll over my mat so I don't have my back to you. So reach your left arm long beside your ear. Roll over onto your side. You're lying on your left arm. Your right hand is like scaffolding in front of you. And then sweep your right foot behind you. Try and touch the wall behind you. And then draw your knee up. And touch your elbow. And foot goes back. And the knee comes forward. Foot goes back. Knee comes forward. So I'm noticing that on this side, so far, the left foot is pretty relaxed on the floor. There's a little bit of work, but not really. But now we're going to see what happens when we straighten our legs. So straighten the right leg, sweep your right foot back. So now I can feel the side, baby toe side of my left foot working. Bend your knee, draw your knee up towards your elbow. Straighten your leg, sweep your leg back. Bend your knee, draw it up to your elbow. Nice. Long and back. And knee up to your elbow. Long and back. Knee up to your elbow. One more time. Long and back. Knee up to your elbow. Next time you're going to straighten your leg and pause. Leg is straight. And then try and touch the wall down beyond your foot. And so it takes my whole pelvis with it. It takes the left side of my waist with it. Bend your knee. And as you bend your knee to bring your knee up to your elbow, your waist will push into the floor. Stretch your leg. Your waist travels. You give the length of the left side over to the right side. Bend your knee. Knee touches your elbow. And again, lengthen. Reach. Bend and touch. Lengthen. Reach. Bend and touch. Nice. Next time you reach, pause. Reach and pause. Nice. Bend your knee. Come all the way back to center. Pause. Back is on the floor. Feet are flat. Roll up and down along your spine. As you travel up and down, feeling deeply into your pelvis, deeply into your hips. Nice. Next time you rise, pause. Feet are flat on the floor. Reach your arms up towards the ceiling. Palms come together. Reach deeply up with your fingertips up towards the ceiling. Squeeze your bum. Lift your hips a little bit higher. Nice. Drop your bum to the floor. So we're going to do a movement called alarm clock. So bring your left elbow to the floor, roll over onto your left shoulder, and then reach with your right hand overhead. Your knees are a little bit over towards the left, but not all the way down, okay? So my feet are still flat on the floor, but my knees have dropped a little bit to the left. Reach with your right arm overhead like you're reaching towards your alarm clock overhead. Come back to center, bring your right elbow to the floor. We're going to do the same side again. Left elbow pushes down, roll over onto your left shoulder, reach the right arm overhead, and really feel the floor underneath your left shoulder, like it's just solid. And then come all the way back, lie on the floor. One more time. Left elbow, left shoulder, reach, and then come all the way back. Nice. Other side. Right elbow, roll over onto your right shoulder. Reach with your left arm overhead as far as you can. Feel the extension through the side of your armpit, the reach of your rib cage. Come back, land on the floor. Yeah. Right elbow, right shoulder, roll and reach. My knees are not all the way down. They've kind of traveled with me, but not all the way. And then come back. Nice, last one. Roll, reach. And come all the way back. Nice. So we're going to try a version up from that. So push your feet down into the floor, lift your bum off the floor, push into your left shoulder, and then reach with your right hand overhead. So my hips are in the air as I do this. Come all the way back, other side. Keep your hips in the air, roll over onto your right shoulder, reach your left arm overhead. Come all the way back. One more time each side. Hips are in the air, roll onto your left shoulder, reach your right arm overhead. Come back. Hips are in the air, roll over onto your left shoulder, reach. Come all the way back. Nice. Soles of your feet together, knees apart. Walk your shoulders away from your pelvis. Spine is long. Knees are falling wide. So like a seatbelt, you've probably come to the end of your range where your body's saying, I don't know where we're going, so I'm not going to go anywhere. So lift your knees up a little bit, so 3 or 4 inches, and then slowly drop your knees wide. And notice how that same resistance isn't there. There is an end of range. There always is, but it's not a blocked end of range. It's a potential place of dropping that you stop in. Lift your knees. And then lowering down, widening, sinking. One more time. Lift your knees. And then widening. Pause in the widening. Notice the sensations of trembling or bobbing or movement, or just notice the movement in your pelvis, in your hips. Sorry. Nice. Push your fingertips into the floor, flatten your lower back down, lift your feet up towards you, reach down, hold on to the sole. Your feet, soles of your feet are together, and just rock from side to side. As you rock, just have a sense of this moment in your hips, this moment in your pelvis. Nice. Come back to center. Pull your feet towards your belly. Pause. And just reflect, the 21 days of oak. I am an oak. Standing strong, finding the rebound, feeling the floor, rooting in, finding length. We rooted down and found length through our spines, expanded into our hearts, elongated. How is that in your body now as you reflect back on oak? Nice. Straight your right leg up towards the ceiling. So I keep my left leg where it is, and then drop your right leg out to the side. So my left foot is still here, right leg is straight, and then drop your right leg out to the side. Bring it back to center. Side, center. One more time. Side, pause there. Holding on to your left foot, right leg is out to the side. Find your ground, find the rebound. So settle into the floor and then connect upwards through your legs. Let them be growing from the deep roots of the back of your spine. Nice. Bend your knee. Hold on to the right foot. Stretch your left leg straight up towards the ceiling. Draw your left leg out to the side. And then bring it back up to center. Left leg to the side. And then center. One more time, left leg to the side, find your roots, feel your ground, rebound. So push backwards into the floor and then grow upwards into your legs. Connecting through the whole line of you, being expansive, elongating. Nice. Come back to center, holding on to both feet. Stretch both legs up, holding on somewhere, either knees, calves, ankles, toes, paws. Again, grounding down, rooting down, find your rebound and send energy through your legs. Nice. And then rolling over, pushing just for a moment into your downward dog. Just find that sense of just a bit of movement through your legs. Have a bit of a wiggle. And then come rest down into your child's pose. If child's pose is not good for your knees, then just come rest on your back or find some version of a resting pose just for the next, could be just 30 seconds, could be the next 2 minutes. Thanks so much for joining me. Yeah, so I'm just going to, one moment. You can't see the words. Hold on. That's a bit better. So integrity. Yeah. So November the 1st, integrity. I know in the past, like November is a month where people would give up things. You know, it's a little bit like Lent, but typically it used to be alcohol that people would give up. But yeah, how would you set an intention towards integrity? And sometimes, giving up something is a movement towards integrity. Sometimes taking something on. I was reflecting with somebody yesterday that, in that movie Chocolat, that the whole community, the whole village started identifying by what they didn't do, they didn't eat chocolate and didn't eat chocolate, but actually it started creating this, I don't. Whereas actually a much more wholesome thing is, this is what I do, this is what I am doing. So it's a sense of moving towards something, this positive way of moving rather than what you're not doing. And so, yeah, so I'm going to write a big long list today of things that I love doing that maybe I'm not doing at the moment. And then also things that, move me towards integrity. And I don't have to do all of them. I just have to know them and I have to think about them and dwell on them. So I'll see you all the 1st of November. And thank you so much for joining me. Oak has been, very special. Moncan Magan, my oaks, the sense of the turning of the autumn, the leaves on the ground, the sunsets. It's been this wintering in. There's a amazing book called Wintering, and I just feel that in me. I feel the turning towards that which is winter within me, which I think is a beautiful thing. So I'll see you all the 1st of November. Thanks for joining me. Ciao.